We next look at a geometric pictorial way of seeing how to get the equation of a straight line between 2 points. The points in this case are 1, 4, and 8, 9. We begin by simply finding the slope between these 2 points, and it's easy to find that. It's 5/7, and everybody should know by this point how to do that. To find the equation of a line, what we're really asking is, how do we characterize the points x, y that lie on the line? The equation really is a way of testing whether a point lies in the line or not. So we put a point, and let's assume the point's on the line. Okay, so if a point is on the line, and we call that point x, y, we can construct a slope triangle for that point. And we'll go back to the first point, 1, 4. We could equally well have gone back to the point 8, 9, but we get a bigger triangle, easier to label, and so we're going to use the big triangle. We go from 1, 4 up to x, y. The run is clearly x minus 1. The rise is y minus 4. The rise over the run is y minus 4 divided by x minus 1. So the slope is this. Now, the key point is, if we've got a straight line, it's got a constant slope. The slope is the same at every point. The slope between any 2 points is the same. Therefore, the slope 5/7 will be equal to the slope y minus 4 over x minus 1. The slope between here and here has to be equal to the slope between here and here if x, y is going to lie in the line. So we can write down an equation for the line. Y minus 4 over x minus 1, this slope, is equal to 5/7 this slope. That's all it takes to write down the equation of a straight line through 2 given points. Find the slope here, find the slope of this expression, and write down the condition that the slopes are the same. I call this the slope equals slope form of the equation of a straight line. Now there's another step that we often take once we have that form. Okay, we see that the equation should be y minus 4 over x minus 1 equals 5/7. We want to do a little bit of algebra, and we want to be careful about our algebra. As we've seen, it's real easy to do real bad things if we don't follow the laws. So we carefully multiply both sides by x minus 1. We're trying to solve for y. Okay, we're trying to get y equals something. Remember, y equals mx plus b is our basic form, and we would like to get this slope equals slope form into a y equals mx plus b form, as we're going to do. So we multiply both sides by x minus 1, and we get y minus 4 equals 5/7 the quantity x minus 1. This is because x minus 1 divides by x minus 1 gives us 1, and 1 times y minus 4 is y minus 4. And we should always do that step in our head just to remind ourselves of what we're doing. Or at least we should do that every once in a while. Now we have y minus 4 is 5/7 of x minus 1. At this point we could do one of 2 things. We could add 4 to both sides and then simplify what we get, or we can use the distributive law here and then we can add 4. It doesn't really matter. Somebody in the class chose to use the distributive law first, and that's fine. So we distribute the 5/7 through the multiplication. We get 5/7 x minus 5/7, and that's equal to y minus 4. Then we add 4 to both sides and simplify, and we end up with a y equals mx plus b form.